Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Dave Show. We have a good episode planned for today, but first, I just want to thank everybody who has visited the store and purchased some Idle Hands merch. We have a couple of new designs out right now, so you can pick them up. The first one is Big Balls, coming for government corruption, which is pretty funny. And the second one is I Need My Detox, which we all need a good detox after watching these videos, which, of course, you get with the Dave's Detox. All right, well, on to the rest of the show. It looks like Donald Trump was the first president to ever attend a Super Bowl, which kind of blows my mind. It's kind of a weird stat. You think that would happen previously. Kind of weird, but anyways, he was cheered and accepted and loved when he went to the stadium, as opposed to little Taylor Swift, when they showed her on the big screen there, she was booed, and she was like totally shocked, like she's never been booed before. So that's pretty funny. And then, we've got some allegedly some just mind-blowing, just straight up corruption from the Biden administration via, I am assuming, the USAID to payments that ended up to the Taliban. It's crazy. So anyways, we're going to get to it. Let's do it. Real quick, I am super close to 5,000 subscribers. I would really love for you guys and gals out there in the Idleverse to subscribe and put me over that edge. That's kind of a big threshold for me right now in the history of my channel, in this channel, our channel. So anyways, if you could just help me out, that'd be awesome to get past 5,000 on this particular episode. That'd be great. All right, let's get to it. Let's do it. All right, so this is the Donald Trump talking about the game. The only one that had a tougher night than the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh my gosh. That game, there were a few plays where I'm thinking, are they intentionally, the Chiefs, are they intentionally throwing this game? Did some of the players bet against the Chiefs to make a lot of money or something? Because they literally, I think, played the worst game of the season in the Super Bowl, which was just astounding. Anyways, I wasn't really rooting for either team, but anyways. All right, so back to it. Kansas City Chief was Taylor Swift. She got booed out of the stadium. MAGA is very unforgiving, and the look on Taylor Swift's face when she got booed, I think it might be the first time she ever got booed, especially by so many people at once. It was crazy to see her face, and here that is. I mean, look at that. Look at her face. She's like, what the heck? What is going on? That's funny. And then here's Donald Trump's cheering. Through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watch. I wish they would have kept on that on President Trump a little bit longer. At least they showed him, but it would have been nice to stay on him, get the reaction, and keep that reaction, going while they were still on that shot. But it was all good. But it was nice. It was nice to see so much love for the president at the game. And there are so many people out there are trying to say otherwise and doctoring up clips where they're putting the boos in front of Donald Trump, and it's like, no, you guys are totally lying. Don't be gaslit. They were big mad when we took all their money away. Then we said a 19-year-old named Big Balls did it. So we've got a few clips now talking about Big Balls and the meltdown in CNN, especially about Big Balls. So it's funny. So let's get to that.
Begin tonight with Musk and Big Balls.
Big balls.
Big balls.
Big Balls, who
So
work
funny.
for Elon Musk's so-called Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE.
In the one case of the Big Balls kid, a literal teenager.
Big Balls online. Big Balls here. That Katie's talking
Big balls
about.
here.
A 19-year-old that goes by the username Big Balls.
So that would be one way that we could refer to him.
Young computer whizzes, the aforementioned Big Balls.
Because who among us doesn't feel better about big balls in charge of American air traffic control?
$1.5 million to promote gays.
Okay, so here's just a small list of some of the things that they found at the USAID that they were paying for, and this list is huge. It's huge. It's huge. But yeah, so this is just a small little breakdown of some of the insane things that we as taxpayers were paying, and this needs to get shut down, which it is, but it needs to stop in all the different departments, because this kind of corruption and money laundering and kickbacks is going on in multiple departments throughout the government. So anyways, here we go.
Is lesbians and trans in Jamaica.
$2 million to strengthen trans-led organizations to deliver gender-affirming health care in Guatemala.
$43 million on a gas station in Afghanistan that had no customers.
$20 million for Iraqi Sesame Street.
$4.5 million to combat disinformation in Kazakhstan.
Over $6 million for men who have sex with men in South Africa.
$2 million for Moroccan pottery classes.
$2 million for sex changes in Guatemala. $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia.
$17 million to promote inclusion in Vietnam.
$32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru.
$8 million to teach Sri Lankan journalists how to avoid binary gendered language.
$300 million to Reuters to attack Elon Musk.
$2 million for sex changes and LGBT activism in Guatemala.
Billions to the corporate media to attack Trump and run the fake impeachment propaganda.
That is so ridiculous. I really wish somebody would literally just run down every single thing they found in the USAID and just list them off. There's probably over 100 things that they were talking about. And I believe the next clip is, no. We're talking a little bit more about big balls. We're going to be talking about the Taliban and Biden here in just a second. Jeez. Big balls.
There's a 19-year-old kid, one of Elon's minions that works for him, one of his little interns, has access.
Yeah, his little intern, the guy, I would love to see what this guy's IQ is. I mean, he's got to be a straight up genius.
Accessed all of our data, our social security numbers, our financial records. Now they're in FAFSA, all the other departments they're into. This 19-year-old kid's name is Big Balls, by the way. That's super creative. And he's been in trouble for hacking. So does anybody see a problem with this?
No, because the fact that he was a hacker, I mean, this guy is straight up like, he's got to be genius level, first of all, to be in this position with Musk. But yeah, I like the fact that he was a hacker, because he then can use his skills to like get in there and find, turn over all the rocks and find the good stuff that is being hidden in code or whatever, or buried deep in the file system. So yeah, I totally am thrilled that Big Balls is a reformed hacker.
I mean, there's so many people that is cheering this on, like
age 25, 22, 19, 23, 24, 21. I have no problems with their age, and there are so many people on the left that really have a problem that these people are so young. I mean, the real issue is that they're pissed that the gravy train, their kickbacks are coming to an end. At the very least, through the USAID, which is a huge component of the corruption.
what the actual fuck, people? What is going on? Pull your heads together.
Yes, so this is a 19-year-old high school graduate who has used the unfortunate nickname Big Balls online. So that would be one way that we could refer to him. He is now working at Musk's behest inside Doge. And we looked into his background. And so we found Several notable things, Aaron, one of which is that this individual has founded multiple companies, including one...
Which is astounding. He's only 19. I think they said the first company started was 16. And they had to have done pretty well for him to be even on the radar of Musk to know who he is. So, come on. This is
with
funny.
Another unfortunate name, Tesla.sexy LLC.
Unfortunate name. She is so... This woman is such a feminist. Listen, the sexy is undoubtedly the four cars that Tesla has made. The S, the 3, I think, or is it the E? Is it the actual E, or is it the 3? Anyways, there's the S series, the X series, the Y series, and then either the 3 or the E series. And together they spell sexy, right? So that's clearly what this guy did when he made that name. So this woman is so stupid.
Which he established in 2021. He would have been around 16 years old. Now, this LLC controls dozens of web domains.
American taxpayer money, your tax...
Okay, this is... If this is true, this is absolutely... It's so disgusting.
Dollars are funding the Taliban right now. And this has been going on since September 2021. On a weekly basis, the United States, the current administration, Mr. Joe Biden, has been sending $40 million.
What did you say? What the f did you just say?
$40 million a week. Are you kidding me? How long has that been going on for?
Not from his own checking account, Americans' tax dollars. He's sending them $40 million cash every week that ends up in Afghanistan. And it's a very complex system. The money goes to the Afghanistan International Bank that lacks any authority to convert this dollar to Afghani. And so this money...
So then why in the world would they send it to that bank to begin with? Why? Because they need it laundered.
AIB gives it to the Taliban-controlled Central Bank of Afghanistan. When I say Central Bank, think Federal Reserve. Now, who is in charge of Afghanistan's central bank right now? Nur Ahmad Agha, sanctioned terrorist, sanctioned by the United States for financing IED attacks against our soldiers that killed American soldiers. He runs the central bank.
So disgusting. Okay, exclusive. Rep Tim Burchett. $40 million a week in U.S. taxpayer funds still going to the Taliban. Ay, ay, ay. So I'm hoping that he's against it and not for it. I hope he's one of the people calling it out, because if he's one of the people voting for this crap, he needs to go. Anybody voting for this stuff or in support of this, this is what it is, has stopped immediately. Primaries everywhere. That is for sure. Oh my gosh, we need to get to the bottom of it. Let me write a bill that should be easy to pass. No more taxpayer money to the Taliban, whether directly or indirectly, nor any other support or aid of any kind. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, common sense. We need to find out who keeps voting for this and make sure that they are all removed in the next election. That is so true, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Even if we find everybody and identify everybody, maybe a few might be primaried out, but unfortunately, a lot of people they're not paying attention, and they'll get reelected. Okay, so this is another thing that they found. The Department of Education used 1.2 million of your tax dollars to fund an LGBTQIA+ Pride Center at San Diego Community Colleges. To make matters worse, it appears that they used some sort of disaster fund to do this. Our taxpayers have been a slush fund for the leftists. Yes, look at this, 1.2 million. Awarded the SDCCD LGBTQ blah blah Pride Centers to support LGBT blah blah students by staff from Pride Centers, providing with resources and counseling opportunities at each of its 4 colleges. And at the very bottom there, it says Disaster Emergency Fund Code. So they took money out of emergency that should have been designated for emergencies. Like, why would the Department of Education have emergencies? I don't think that they would. So yeah, so these people, they're playing like a shell game with our money from agency to agency, and just, you know, taking a little bit out of here, putting it over here, and you know, thinking that they're going to get away with it, which they have for a long time. But hopefully this will be put to an end in this administration. Okay, give Musk access to the Treasury. This is where all the checks are coming from. It's digging everywhere. Hi, San Diego community colleges. Americans are pissed, I guess, mad, and we want our money back. Yes. All right. And this person says, we should not have to file, let alone pay taxes until audits of all federal agencies are completed. New computer systems with modern controls are operational. All federal agencies are required to put transparent annual reports online. I think that's a good idea. Annual audits are required in a reasonable time, 1 to 3 months after fiscal year end, and are published online. I think that's reasonable. Failing to meet above requirements results in suspension of funding until requirements return to current status. I see nothing wrong with that. I think that should be something that we do. Give it time. His day will come, just like all the rest. Big balls will get to him eventually. Yes. Yes, go big balls. All right. Of course, the Department of Education, folks, where your tax dollars go to die. They took disaster relief money meant for actual emergencies and funneled it into the LGBTQIA+ Pride Center because, you know, nothing screams urgent crisis like needing a taxpayer-funded safe space. That's funny and totally true. Yes, ridiculous. Sadly, it probably didn't actually provide counseling to these special people. Another slush fund exposed. Yes. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, and then time to slam the brakes on this BS. All the roads that are littered with those vile, I wouldn't say vile, LGBTB++ flags and BLM need to be removed from our streets and flags taken down. Send this sick old hag Mad Maxine in jail or to the scrap heap of criminal government officials. Yes, Maxine needs to retire immediately. These types of misdirection of funds need to be exposed and stopped. The people responsible for doing this should be prosecuted. I totally agree. People need to start going to jail to start stopping this. Okay, and then it's funny. Knock knock. FEMA says, "Who's there?" Musk, FEMA who? FEMA big balls. Okay, I don't know. It's not that funny. It doesn't really make sense, but big balls is coming. Coming for all of it. That's funny. This is so stupid. I really hope this stops really fast.
You kill me? Talk.
Who cares? Get out of my face!
You touch
Hit
me?
him with the car.
You touch me? I'm gonna
touch me.
fucking...
Why you do to me?
Fucking get a job.
Get a job. So these young ladies...
Why you... I stole from your phone. Get the fuck on there.
So they stole a bunch of stuff from TJ Maxx. They think they're all high class. All right, so it says this is license plate. I think anyone know the state. I think we've got something that says it's from California coming up. Mandatory 15 years. I don't know. I mean, it needs to be mandatory something. Multiple years. I don't know if 15 might seem a little bit high, but yeah, I mean, okay, so California license plate, of course. Don't worry, Pam Bondi will make sure she gets arrested. Did you know? Pam Bondi also brought back death penalties back on the table. Well, they're not going to get a death penalty for stealing some clothes from TJ Maxx, but yeah, I'm personally, I'm in support of the death penalty. So, you know, if some of you guys hate that, sorry. I think it's an important, it's important to have on the table for deterring these criminals. Stealing from TJ Maxx is kind of embarrassing. That's funny.
This is who you waited for. This is who you waited for. Look, you're proud. I came here legally. I've been paying taxes. Now I need to come back to war in my country, to bombs every day minding you. I'm gonna leave my dogs here. I cannot take them. This is who you waited for. My dad is gonna stay here.
Why is she going?
They're gonna separate our family. This is who you fucking waited. Are you proud of it?
Well,
Illegally people only? Bad people only? Nos flat.
I don't know if this lady is being deported or what. If she's illegal, I have no idea. It sounded like she said she was going back to her country, but why would she just go back if she's... I don't know. Anyways.
Fuck you! Why? Again? Fuck you! Fuck you twice, actually! Fuck you! I don't consent. I don't like that. I don't give a fuck, you dumb bitch! Fuck you!
Wow.
You support a fucking racist pedophile. That's what the fuck you support. You're inhumane. You're inhumane. Yeah, okay. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. That's not nice.
Dave
didn't do anything. Okay. Why are you so mad? Shut the fuck up talking to me, bitch. Why are you mad? I'm not mad. Why are you mad? Why are you
Why are you mad?
I think it's fun. It's fun? Yeah, we think it's fun too. I make money off of recording you guys. You. That's great. I just want to let you know. Fuck you, bitch.
she thinks she's so funny.
Bitch. Shitty ass bitch. Stupid asshole. Hey. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Scary ass, dumbass, stupid ass bitch. Oh my god. You are rallying your best out here, I have to tell you.
Oh man, oh my, yes. We need so many more spoiled children in the country. This is our strength. Not. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. The party of acceptance and inclusion. Being accepting and inclusive as always. Yes, that is the truth. Ignorant trash. Yeah, I mean, come on. She's so proud of herself, but she has nothing really to say. Sucks to be them. Yes, the new sheriff is in town and he is cleaning up everything. Rounding up, getting them out of here. This is why we want merit-based immigration. So true. Eloquence, debonair, charm. They have it all. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It's crazy how they are angry at him as if he's the one doing something wrong. Their entitlement is next level and will only get worse as they continue to face no consequences. Yeah, I think that is probably correct. No one loves Mexico like the people who refuse to live there. Yes, because they are being paid to do it. I think most of these rallies that is the case. So ICE can easily identify who to nab first. Totally agree. Mexico's flag, hello, being waved in these protests are like shining a Batman logo in the sky, and Tom Homan is Batman for sure. Okay, so this next video is by Isaiah Carter. I just wanted to give him credit. He's criticizing the Democratic Party for deceit, corruption, exploiting immigration for politics. I'll just get to it. He's dropping truth bombs.
This fucking political party, the Democratic Party, have lied to us about everything.
Yeah.
They've lied about being the party of the middle class. They've lied about being the party of peace. They've lied about being the party that wants to help poor people. Okay? What the last several weeks have proven to us all is that this is a cadre of criminals and losers and spoiled children of affluent parents who were more concerned about looking good than actually doing good. These are people who were more concerned about looking like they were doing something for the American people than actually doing things for the American people. And that's why I'm so angry. Because this party lied to me while stealing my tax dollars. The Democratic Party lied to us all while they brought in millions of illegal immigrants for their own political purposes for the last 4 years. 20 to 30 million illegal aliens brought in. And now we come to USAID being probably the largest money laundering operation in American history. Congratulations, Dems. You've outdone even Bernie Madoff.
That's a horrible comparison.
I'm disgusted beyond words. Disgusted with the waste of money. Disgusted with the waste, with the fraud.
We should all be.
The way that you people use color legitimacy, and the way you use black people as fucking mules to get us to push whatever fucking agenda you wanted to.
Preach it, brother.
The amount of division you used black people to sow upon the American people, you used us for that. And I will never, ever forgive this political party. The shit that I've gone through personally. Y'all were supposed to be the party of free speech, the party of women's rights. You have immolated all of those things. And then, as if enough weren't enough, you then decide that you're going to die on the hill of USAID, a government audit. You're trying to prevent a government audit because some of you really are trying to stay out of prison.
I am so glad this guy has finally woken up, and we should all be so outraged and just disgusted with where all this taxpayer money is just being thrown down the toilet. It is everybody, Democrat, Republican, whatever. Everybody should be just, they should all be disgusted. We should all be writing our congressmen and women demanding that all this stuff be exposed, the money laundering stopped, the kickbacks discontinued, and bring that money back home. Help the people that need it. Help people that are homeless. The vets. The vets should be on Easy Street the rest of their life for the service that they provide for our country. They shouldn't want for anything. We should be giving them homes. We should be paying their mortgages. We should be paying, giving them a monthly stipend. They should want for nothing. For nothing. And then there's a whole other list of, whenever we have emergencies, natural disasters. I mean, there's so much money that should be going back to the American people that are not. They're going to these stupid, retarded programs to sow division in other countries. And they're also being laundered back into the pockets of the Democrats. And I'm sure there's some Republicans on that list as well.
We see the game now.
Yeah.
Y'all been out here telling us that the game was rigged against certain people. Well, now we found out who the people that were rigging the game were. Congratulations. Y'all are never going to win another political race ever again. Not if I can help it.
Okay, this brother is on point. Enough said.
It's time for Dave's Detox.
That is so funny. Good stuff. Staring at himself. Hey, buddy. What? That's funny. That is a happy dog. Boop. Nice. He really wants that food. Oh man. Oh my God. Wow, that's impressive. Oh no. Oh no. They're having a stare down. What's that ball? That's funny.
How old are you? You 5? Yeah.
Aw, so cute. That's awesome. That's so bizarre. Okay, well, listen, I hope you enjoyed that detox. I know I did. And listen, we are so close to 5,000 subscribers. Please help to get over the hump. Reach that threshold on this video. It'd be so sweet. But so if you did like the episode, please subscribe, like, share, slap that bell around. Tell your friends about Idle Hands and all the good stuff we're doing here. We'd love to have everybody a part of the Idleverse. All right, well, until the next video, stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated. And until the next video, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.